Hey guys, welcome to BLONITY Daily. First, my little disclaimer is no financial advice, my own opinion and estimates. My estimates could be completely wrong. Don't trust, always verify, understand the numbers, be aware of scammers, and you know the best how to invest your money. Please be aware that I'm invested in different blockchain companies like this one here, and I increase these positions every time. So yeah, please be aware of that, and I'm very bullish on these companies because I'm invested in them. Okay, another boring day here for Bitcoin. We are going still sideways. 1 week ago, we had this top here, 42,000 US dollars. Then we had the huge drop to 30,000 US dollars. Since then, it's going sideways, up and down, and we're consolidating here in this triangle. And we had this 3 years ago in the last bull market. It was always a big pump, then consolidation. Then a breakout out of the triangle. It could be to the downside. It could be very significant to the downside, but only very short term, I guess. And then we could have a big recovery, and then we go to the next all-time high. Or we can break to the upside here and do the same. So we will see, but please guys, don't be scared if we break out to the downside. If you want to sell, if you are scared right now, then sell better now. This is no financial advice, but that's what I would do. But don't sell here when we are at 30,000 or 28,000 or so. I don't tell you this will happen, but this is a possibility. But in the last bull run, it was very short term. This is the last shakeout for the weekends because a lot of weekends jumped in here in this run here. A lot of newcomers here, they don't have a clue about Bitcoin. And they got scared, and they have the numbers are red, like minus 15% or so, and then they sell in panic. And then the big guys step in and they buy, and they're happy. So you have to think like a whale. The whale is happy about drops. So the average Joe is always happy when it pumps, when it goes up, but when it goes down, he's scared. The whale is happy when it dumps because he can buy more with his money. So we have to think more and more like a whale to be successful in this business. So we should always have some cash on the sideline to step in to buy some cheap shares when the price drops. And this is what we are gonna do here, and we were improving in this, I guess. Okay, but let's move on. Ethereum at 0. Bitcoin a little bit above 0. Polkadot had a very nice rise in the last few days here, more than 100%. Yeah, my investment KR1 is doing very good here. I will talk about this later. So Hive is the only miner here with 2.8% in green right now. Last week I increased Hive Blockchain in my portfolio. I spent my last cash on Friday on Hive Blockchain. So right now it seems to work. But this could change very fast. Hashrate is at 0%. Bitfarms dropped a little bit here, like 5 or 6%. Argo Blockchain, big news for Argo Blockchain right now. The stock dropped minus 16%. So I'm very sure that the market is very immature. We can see it here. We will talk about this in a few seconds. And then we have the US stocks. In US, we have a holiday today, the Martin Luther King Day. So there are no movements. These are the prices from Friday. So we have to wait until tomorrow. Okay, guys. So first of all, let's go to Argo Blockchain. There was an RNS in the morning, and it's big news for me. They do a private placement like the other companies, like Bitfarms, like Hashrate, with 22.4 million pounds, which is like 30 million US dollars or so. And they sell 28 million ordinary shares, so dilution of 9% right now. And they sell it with a discount like 80 pence per share. These discounts are very normal in this business. The big guys don't pay the price from the stock exchange, like the average Joe buys. They gonna get a discount because they buy like 20 million or so. I will do the same. This is no big deal here for me. They do it with HC Wainwright and company here, like Bitfarms, Hashrate, Mara, and Riot. So these are the go-to guys here. They can bring you the money here, I guess. Now what is more important, Argo makes a big move and increases its disclosed petahash to 1.68 exahash at the end of Q2. So they will add 610 petahash with this money. I think they don't need the $30 million US dollars. I think it should be somewhere like 15 million or so, $15 million for the 610 petahash. This would be a good price. Maybe it's more expensive now. Maybe it's like 20 million. I don't know the prices, what Argo has here. But they're working with Core Scientific, which they ordered their last batch. And Core Scientific is they have huge facilities where you can host your miners. So the miners will be operated by Core Scientific. And and Argo will get the Bitcoins. So this is a very nice move. 1.68 exahash. This improves every metric for Argo Blockchain, and they will start in Q1, I guess, with the first batches, and will add until the end of Q2. So I think in 6 days or so, or 7 days, they will get their first batch in 2021, an increase from 645 petahash to 748 or something like this, and then there will be increases every month. So very nice here for Argo Blockchain. They increase their revenue, their possible revenue, by 60% with a dilution of 9%. For me, that's a very cheap dilution. So that's why I don't understand the stock market, and the people are scared, and they sell, and the weekend sell, because they don't understand the business. They see the dilution and they think dilution is bad, but dilution is bad when you take the money and you don't increase your margins. But I think Argo is doing the opposite. It's a very smart move here. They have smart growth, and I'm very happy about it. And that's why we should think like a whale when this thing here drops like 16%, and we know that the operational margin, everything will improve for Argo Blockchain. This is a big buying opportunity because price is lower and value increases. This is great for us if you have cash on the sideline and want to invest in Argo Blockchain. I know a lot of you are invested in Argo Blockchain, so now you have to take a hit, but it is how it is. These things are very volatile. Last week it was Hashrate on Monday with minus 40% with their dilution. I jumped in, I made good gains there, or I saved my portfolio a little bit. Now I have no cash left to go into Argo right now, but I will wait a little bit until I'm very big right now in these three Canadians here, Hive, Hashrate, and Bitfarms. When they will increase in the upcoming days, I hope so. Maybe they have some announcements here. I will swap into Argo. I did a video on Patreon today, show my portfolio and my strategy here. And one of my goals is to increase my Argo position again. For me, this is a turnaround for Argo Blockchain. You know that I decreased my position to 6% in the last few weeks, because for me this was a little bit too much here. And the people were pushing it so crazy, and they all were talking about we're going to £3 within a few weeks or so. And that's when I'm selling. When the people are going crazy, when everyone thinks this is going to moon, then this is the time to decrease a little bit, to sell a little bit, and to go into the more quiet one right now, like Hashrate, for example, and that's what I did. And I'm happy about it right now because it dropped. I have a small position right now, but I think this is a turnaround for me. Value increases, prices is low. I will wait for an opportunity and increase my Argo position again. But this has not to be tomorrow. This can take a few days. We have to wait for Bitcoin price development, for the Canadian stocks for development, and so on. Okay, but so let's move on. What else do we have? We have KR1. I told you it's a 2% position in my portfolio. So and KR1 is a different company. It's not a miner. It's an investment company. They invested in different tokens. For example, in Polkadot. Polkadot is a platform which wants to build the interoperability between different blockchains, and it's a very promising project, and the price increased very big. And the KR1 is holding like 3.4 million Polkadot or something like this, and they were yesterday they were very short term, like $19 or $20. So the portfolio of Polkadot increased to $70 million. And at that time, the market cap of this company was $70 million. And they generate big revenue with these Polkadot tokens because you can stake them and get interest on it. And that's not small. So and they have a lot of other holdings. Yeah, so it's a very great company. It's a diversification to our miners because they're more focused on the staking, which could be the future of all these cryptocurrencies. I think mining will be there for a long time, but also staking is, especially for these Web 3.0 applications and coins. It's going to be very interesting. So KR1, very exciting. It's very difficult to get exposure. And if you want to have more information on this company, because they have a lot of investments, and I cannot talk here about it, it's too much time. But go to Twitter, and yeah, there's this guy Waxboy here, and he made a great analysis about KR1. Huge blog here with a lot of data, and he sees huge increased potential. And I think he's invested since 3 or 4 years. I mean, I've not heard about Bitcoin 4 years ago, and he started to invest in KR1, or was it Sausage Dog? I don't know, or maybe Extra Balls. So these guys, they were very early in these companies. So yeah, go to Twitter and read it. Very nice. And yeah, if you have questions here, here's this guy Sausage Dog here on Twitter, and he has this group here, the KR1 Telegram group. So you can click on it and be part of this group. I started yesterday to talk with these guys, and they can explain everything about KR1. I think the biggest problem right now for KR1 is that it's very difficult to buy it. I think the US and Canadian guys, it's very difficult to buy it. The ticker here in Germany is K4U. Yeah, but go to this group here and ask these guys here. They can help you maybe. But I think it could be impossible for US and Canada to buy it right now. In my opinion, this company could be like the next Argo Blockchain with a huge increase in a few days. So if you have the possibility to buy it, consider it to buy it. It's no financial advice, but yeah, that's what I'm doing. Okay, guys. Yeah, that was nice here. With KR1, their value increase is very big. So yeah, then we have Bitfarms news here. Bitfarms threatens to invest elsewhere. So the largest cryptocurrency company in Quebec, Bitfarms, laments the province's lack of consideration for the industry and threatens to continue its expansion beyond its borders if it continues to be ignored in this way. We have been trying unsuccessfully for months to have discussion with Hydro-Quebec and the government. We want to triple the size of our business, and by the end of the year, nothing is happening, laments Geoffrey Murphy, and president of Bitfarms. Yeah, here they tell about their investments in Quebec. Right now, Bitfarms is all in Quebec, like 69 megawatts, more than 1 exahash right now, soon 1.2 exahash. Yeah, and they use a lot of electricity, we know this. Yeah, and they want to expand big time. Now they have the money, and they want to build a huge data center there. They want to spend 50 to 100 million in equipment, so we know this. They want to triple their size. And yeah, we never asked for a grant. All we want is to be able to quickly discuss the best location for such a center in Quebec. It's an open invitation. Hydro, Pierre Fitzgibbon, whatever. We want to move forward. So, yes, and then they say they have a lot of talks with other provinces in Canada, so they could move to other provinces there. Okay, a position that frustrates Bitfarms, especially since it claims to be courted by several other jurisdictions. In October, it signed a letter of intent in Latin America to use 200 megawatt of electricity at an average price of 2 cents per kilowatt hour, or half of Hydro's tariff. She also says she is welcomed with open arms by 3 other Canadian provinces and at least as many American states. And so on. I think Bitfarms increases the pressure here on Quebec and on Hydro-Quebec. Yeah, the problem is with these jurisdictions that they're slow with the decisions. They have to ask the government, could we do this? Because yeah, they need so much electricity and all these things. I think they don't understand what's happening here right now. It's very time sensitive, and yeah, you cannot build it in 2 years. You have to build it now. So Quebec and Hydro-Quebec, yeah, I think if you don't make the decision within the next few days, I think Bitfarms will build the data center in South America, where they have the MOU here, the Memorandum of Understanding, or LOE here. or in another jurisdiction in Canada, and then the money and the tax is gone. So I don't think that, what do they say here? When do you want to make the decision? There was something where they said when do you want to make the decision? I think they want to do it in spring or something like this. And yeah, this is way too long. Bitfarms will not wait for this. So they have to do it fast or Bitfarms will go. I think this is not bearish for Bitfarms, so they have a lot of opportunities to build a data center, maybe in other jurisdictions or in South America. Maybe they will go to South America to this 200 megawatt 2 cents. Would be a nice diversification and a very cheap electricity. So yeah, right now everything is in Quebec. But for me, this is not bearish. They want to expand very big. We can read it here. But the question is right now where. But they have to move fast, I guess. So we will hear about this soon, I think. Yeah, but let's move on. Yeah, we have Marathon here with a new investor presentation, which is nice because Mara is always lagging a little bit with their information. Here they say with the 103,000 miners, they would have right now 6.4% of global hash rate and would produce 55 to 60 bitcoins per day with electricity costs of 2.8 cents. Right now this is only a dream, but that would be like 60 million in revenue per month, which is like 700, 800 million a year, which would be big. But we know the hash rate will increase. We first have to see the miners, so there's a lot of risks here. But yeah, the numbers are looking good, and yeah, I expect something like 2.5 x increase in hash rate. So I think they will mine less bitcoins, but the price of Bitcoin will increase significantly. So I think the gross profit could be higher than this here, what they say. Yeah, what else do they say? Here they're talking a little bit about Bitcoin and about their stock price. And yeah, institutional investors are buying and they have very cheap electricity and they have huge potential here. Because we can see it here today. They have 105 megawatts with 2.8 cents here secured in Montana here, and they have potential to 500 plus megawatts with 2.8 cents. Yeah, and this is the big strength here for Marathon Patent Group. So we need this slide here with Beowulf. They have this partnership with Beowulf Energy. Beowulf is a $5 billion of generating power company. They have 2.3 gigawatts. This is 2,300 megawatts, so very big. And they have 6 million shares in Marathon, so they have skin in game. Yeah, and they will sell the electricity in the production costs, I guess, here. And they will have a little fee for maintenance. And right now, the average production cost would be $4,500 per BTC. So if the hash rate increases like 3 times, we would have like 12 or 15,000 per BTC costs. But if Bitcoin is at 200,000, this is a very nice margin, above 90% then at the end of the bull run or in the peak of the bull run, if we go to 200,000. Yeah, but a lot of uncertainties here. But here the expansion could be big here with 500 megawatt. The data center in Montana, they can house 30,000 S19 miners, the 3.3 exahash. They want it at the end of Q2. And yes, what else do they say here? Yeah, they're talking about their partnerships here. So they have these big partnerships here with Beowulf, I told you, and with Bitmain. This is the big strength here of Marathon. And what's also nice here, that they say they spent 19 million for the build out for Hardin, the data facility there. Yeah, it lacks a little bit of information, but it seems like they have spent some 19 million here. So it looks like they're building it, so that's good. I would like to see in some investor presentation here, like some pictures of this facility or so. That would be very nice. Yeah, if you want to go to detail here, you check the presentation here. So they have right now 450 million in cash. I think crypto is very small in this number here. So they raised huge amounts of cash. This is crazy. And they have right now shares outstanding like 94 million. So they diluted a lot in the last few days and weeks. Yeah, so yeah, they have to deliver now. They are more than $2 billion company and market cap. So this is going to be very interesting. In my opinion, there are some risks. We have not a lot of information about their facilities and other things, but if this plays out, Mara is gonna be a giant, and yeah, this is gonna be exciting. Okay, so that's the Mara news here. What else do we have? The crypto mining giant Bitmain is going public with a $40 to $50 billion valuation. So 3 years ago they want to go public, then there was the bear market, and now they want to do it again on the Hong Kong Stock Exchange. Yes, and they're talking about 40 to 50 billion valuation. Yeah, they wait for the hype for Bitcoin and then they will do it. And yeah, I think this stock is not going to be interesting for me or for us, like the Coinbase IPO and other things, because there's a lot of hype. Then the big guys will get the first and you will be the last, so it's very expensive then to buy in because there's a lot of hype. I'm looking more for the undervalued companies and I will invest in them. But we can see the big value here, the people talking about. We don't know whether this is like 50 million, but a billion. But yeah, at the end of the year, Bitmain, if Bitcoin rises to 200,000, Bitcoin could be one of the biggest companies in the world with market capitalization. So yeah, the value in these companies is very big, and the increases could be significant. And yeah, this is gonna be fun, I guess, to see this happen. And all these people will think, what's going on with this crypto world? I mean, this stock is rising every day like 20% or so. Yeah, this is a lot of fun for us, I guess. Okay, but what's the data here? Nothing special. Mining profitability, Bitcoin 25 cents per day per terahash, Ethereum still high with 7.2 cents per day per megahash, so good for our miners here. Yeah, what else do we have here? Let's check on Twitter. Do we have something special here? I don't know. What did I tweet here? Yeah, the KR1 analysis here from Waxboy, which is nice. The Bitfarms news here. Yeah, and then there was Plan B, which says miners are making a lot of money now because price shot up 4x and they can still produce at the low cost, like 10,000 depending on energy cost, etc., etc. Yeah, you know Plan B. I'm a big fan of Plan B. This is my favorite analyst. And he posted this chart here, which shows the price here on the logarithmic scale and the difficulty, the gray line. And you can see the difficulty stays very flat, so the costs are not increasing very fast for the miners, but the price increased like 4x, so very good for our miners, and that's why we are invested in these companies. Okay, guys, so yeah, I think that's it for today. Bitcoin still very boring here. We're right now at 35,900, so we have to wait and see what's going on here. I think it will take us maybe a few days for direction, but overall we are very bullish. And don't sell here at the bottom at 30,000 or so. Please don't do this. And yeah, and be scared. Think like a whale. Be strong, and then you will win in this game here. It's psychologically very demanding. I know this. I went through the bear market, and it's not easy. But if you're tough, if you're strong, you can do it, and you can make a lot of money. And yeah, that's how the game works. Only the strong survives, I guess. Okay, guys, so thank you very much for watching and see you in the next one. Auf Wiedersehen.